At 10 tonight, it has been another day of dramatic developments surrounding the Molly's Pub investigation. Now, 2 Buffalo police officers are suspended without pay. This comes as an eyewitness is sharing his account of what happened inside the Buffalo bar when his friend was attacked and left fighting for life. Rachel Kingston picks up the very latest. Rachel?
Well, statements from one of those officers originally led to that witness being charged with trespass. Today, that charge was dropped, even as the internal affairs investigation of the 2 officers appears to be ramping up. The Buffalo Police Department has suspended 2 of its officers without pay as Internal Affairs investigates what they did or didn't do at Molly's Pub during the early morning hours of May 11th. At least 2 eyewitnesses have told detectives they saw Jeffrey Basil, a manager at Molly's, push 28-year-old airman William Sager down a flight of stairs inside the bar. Sager suffered a traumatic brain injury and has been unconscious in the hospital ever since.
My client saw his friend falling down the stairs with his eyes already closed, crack his head up from the stairs, and then be dragged out of the bar.
Police have recovered video from inside Molly's that had been discarded in the trash. A source close to the investigation tells News 4 that video shows, quote, a shocking view of Sager landing, then 3 people dragging an unconscious Sager outside. According to the source, one of those 3 people is Officer Rob Eloff. One is a bouncer, and investigators are still trying to determine whether the 3rd person is Officer Adam O'Shea. Eloff and O'Shea were both off-duty and working security at Molly's that night. Sources tell News 4 that once Sager was outside, Officer Eloff set Sager up against a wall and handcuffed him. Eloff is also listed as the complainant in the arrest of Sager's friend Donald Hall for trespass.
My client went to go see what was wrong with his friends. The police told him to leave. He went on the sidewalk, called 911, and waited for the police to arrive. He went up to talk to him, and that's when they had him arrested for trespass because he wouldn't leave.
On Tuesday, a Buffalo City court judge dismissed those trespass charges against Donald Hall.
It was a joke of a case, is why the district attorney's office did the right thing once they reviewed the facts and circumstances of the case and dismissed it.
Hall's attorney, Thomas Hurley, credits the on-duty Buffalo police officers and detectives who responded for how they've handled the investigation.
The homicide detectives got him out of jail that night. The police have done the right thing, and we're very appreciative.
News 4 has obtained state Supreme Court documents that show Jeffrey Basil was legally able to work as a manager at Molly's despite the fact that he's a convicted felon. This certificate, dated 2011, removes nearly all restrictions on Basil's employment, except that he is not eligible for public office. Basil faces first-degree assault charges for the case of William Sager. And Jeffrey Basil is due back in court this Friday. Rachel Kingston, News 4 at 10.